as DJ.
Welcome back to Relationship Entertainment Television, better known as RETV. I hope you're having a great week, whether you're watching us via Roku TV, YouTube, or the app that you can now download for iOS and Android. Anyway, we're going to get into our episode for this week to get our boost of positivity. Last week, I talked to you guys about Kanye West and the new stem player, and whether you guys were going to purchase the $200 stem player. Now the album has been released via the stem player. And fans were confused because they received updates this week via Stem's Twitter account that you needed to connect your stem player for an update. It seems like Kanye released 16 songs and fans were expecting 22. So it's been almost a week and the highly anticipated Donda 2 album was scheduled to drop. And on February 25th, this past Friday, the rapper's new stem player streaming platform where the album will be exclusively released unveiled a new update. So the update looked like this. Now, I started to wonder, what exactly is a stem player? I never actually looked it up, but it looks like the stem player is a pebble-sized MP3 player that doubles as a portable remixer. So remember I said that you can remix any song on the stem player. Well, this might be a genius thing to buy, or at least a genius thing for Kanye to have come out with. Like, it may be one of those things that is not catching on right now, but in a couple of years, it will be all the rage. Yes, I said all the rage. I'm going to look more into it, but if you guys Google and look up a demonstration of how it works, you can literally remix any song. That is very interesting. Like, a stem mixer is that it means that as well as loading it up with your own tracks, you can play around with them by isolating their various elements. So you can take out the vocals, you can take out the drums, you could take out different elements of the song and make it your own. So this might be a game changer. I don't know, guys. I might be rethinking my purchase on this. A lot of the fans believe that the album is unfinished and that Kanye will be adding more albums and that it will probably go through a couple of rewrites as well. So I guess we'll stay tuned to see what else happens in Kanye's world. So who went out and got the stem player? Let us know. You know, I haven't looked at any reviews of the songs, but comment down below if you've checked it out. I don't know. Kanye is going through a lot right now, so usually that is when his albums are like done, and that's how he creates his greatness. So who knows what the method behind the madness is, what's real or what's fake. I'm just here for the ride, and I'll keep you guys posted. So while we're talking about the celebrities, we've already discussed Kanye. We'll wait till next week to see if there's any new developments where he's concerned. But I wanted to talk to you guys about Wendy Williams. As you know, her show, The Wendy Williams Show, has been officially canceled. And I believe Sherri Shepherd is going to be taking that time slot to have her own show. So I can't wait to see what Sherri Shepherd is going to be doing with that time slot. That is going to be a difficult time slot to, difficult shoes to fill. But in other news, there's been a whole bunch of conspiracy talk about what Wendy Williams' next move is. What's going on with Wendy? What's happening? What is she doing? How is she feeling about this whole thing? And according to Radar Online, Wendy Williams is working on a multi-million-dollar podcast deal following her talk show cancellation. And so to me, that would kind of make sense that she would be working on something else in the background. Her true fans believe that she's not done yet. In this article on Radar Online, Wendy Williams is reportedly in the process of inking a multi-million-dollar podcast deal with Spotify in the wake of her show's recent cancellation. According to Fox Soul, the 57-year-old former Wendy Williams show host is working on the upcoming deal and allegedly preparing to make an announcement about her new job soon. What do you guys think about that? Like, I think she still got it. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Joe Rogan got like goo gobs of money for his podcast, so it'll be interesting to see what that deal comes out. It'll be interesting to see how much that deal for Wendy comes out. I'll be waiting to see, and I'll keep you guys posted if you're not following. I also mentioned last week was Love and Marriage. And I'm not sure if I said Love and Marriage Huntsville. For those of you that aren't familiar with the show, there's Love and Marriage Huntsville. That is the first season. That is the first place that they did that show, and now Monique Samuels has a spinoff of that, and it'll be Love and Marriage DC. And I put the picture of Love and Marriage Huntsville up last week, but here is a picture of the actual cast for Love and Marriage DMV. According to an article in Essence magazine, this is the first spinoff of its successful unscripted series, Love and Marriage Huntsville, and it will begin airing on the network this spring. Real Housewives of Potomac alum Monique Samuels will be making her return to reality television on the series as the central character, appearing with her husband Chris Samuels. In the trailer, she promises the show will give viewers the opportunity to meet the real whole me, says Monique Samuels. The couple will be working on strengthening their marriage, raising their children, and pursuing their individual joint business ventures together on the show. Other couples featured on the new franchise are radio personality DJ Quicksilver and his wife Ashley, who desires to take the reins of her own life and career outside of her husband's reputation as a party kingpin, and Arana and Jamie Tyler, who have risen to TikTok stardom by sharing the ins and outs of their 26 years of marriage with the world. So, this is going to be very interesting. Also, Neil and Tasha Lyons are a power couple from a real estate crew called the Lyons Den Group. Tasha also works within the celebrity hairstyling circuit, and so that's how she knows Monique Samuels. So they're calling this an unscripted series, which everybody knows that, reality TV isn't always reality 100%. Like, there's somebody setting up the plots and storylines and having people to be certain places at certain times with other cast members and things like that. But I think, like I said before, the reality part comes in with, you never know what mind frame somebody's in and how they're going to react to anything that's presented. So that's where the unscripted comes in my mind. Okay, so we're going to get back to a couple of other things involving TV at the end of this broadcast, where we'll talk about what's on TV. You guys know how I feel about my HBCUs, and so listen to this. Deion Sanders' daughter, Shalimai, commits to Jackson State. The standout shooting guard will join brothers Shadur and Shiloh on campus where their father coaches football. For all my sports heads, I know you guys already know this. You were following it, so you see what's going on. But for everyone else, she made the announcement on Instagram with this photo of herself wearing a Jackson State University uniform and the word committed. Coach Sanders commented, "Proud father." Shadur Sanders recently led the Jackson State Tigers to the SWAC title, and the freshman quarterback also inked a name, image, and likeness deal with Gatorade. As previously reported, in his role with Gatorade, the young athlete will help to increase national exposure for HBCU programs and athletes during the multi-year partnership. I mean, I just can't get enough of HBCU stuff. So hopefully you guys are feeling the same way I'm feeling. And then you won't mind this next story that I found about our HBCUs as well. Let's go. So this next story is about Tougaloo College. For those of you who aren't familiar with Tougaloo College, it's a private, historically black, liberal arts institution accessible to all persons regardless of race, ethnic origin, religion, or creed. The college prepares students to be imaginative, self-directed, long-life learners and mindful thinkers committed to leadership and services in a global society by offering a high-quality liberal arts study program. Now, according to Associated Press, Patricia Quillen and her husband, Netflix CEO Reed Hastings, have donated $10 million to Tougaloo College. ABC reports a private historically black college in Mississippi is getting $10 million from the head of Netflix and his wife, a film producer. Netflix CEO Reed Hastings visited Tougaloo College last week to talk about the donation from himself and his wife, Patricia Quillen, news outlets reported. This $10 million donation is really just a small bit of what's needed to provide kids the opportunities that Tougaloo can offer, he said, according to WAPT-TV. College president Carmen Walters said the gift will create scholarships, Half will endow need-based scholarships, and the other $5 million will help Tougaloo students at Brown University, an Ivy League school in Rhode Island. Hastings said he and his wife learned about the small school in Jackson because of his 58-year-old partnership with Brown. The gift to the Brown-Tougaloo partnership is the largest it's ever received. So Tougaloo is racking up, and as you know, if you've been following this series of what's going on, you know that all of the HBCUs have been winning this past few years. Let's keep it going. So you guys know I like my TV, reality, scripted, and unscripted. And I was looking and I saw that OWN is coming up with another show. Now, I'll be the first one to say that OWN is doing a lot out here in these internet streets. They have all kinds of shows on their network. This next show, I feel like somebody might get hurt. I don't know what they're doing here, but you guys listen to this and let me know what you think about this show. So there's a new OWN reality series called Marry Me Now. It sees women proposing marriage to their partners. Now, this show airs on March 19th at 9 p.m. on the OWN network. And the premise of the show is, like it sounds, women asking men to marry them, but it's a surprise. So OWN's upcoming new reality series, Marry Me Now, puts women in the driver's seat of their respective love stories. Hosted by relationship coach and author Rebecca Lynn Pope, Marry Me Now follows 8 Houston-based women who are in long-term relationships but have aspirations of marriage. Because of that, they choose to take charge in planning their weddings and proposing to their partners. Each week, Rebecca guides one woman as she takes the reins in her relationship, secretly constructing all of the elements for a surprise wedding and culminating with a surprise public proposal to her significant other. All this in just 3 days. A description from the network reads, "From finding the perfect dress to breaking the news to both families, the bride-to-be shocks her partner with the proposal and hopefully exchanging vows. In the end, the featured women will leave with clarity whether or not they succeed in making it to the altar." Okay, so I feel like this is at the very least going to be interesting to watch. I do not agree with a woman proposing, especially if it's going to be a surprise that has to happen in 3 days. Like, I don't know. But I'm definitely here for it. What do you guys think? Well, as usual, I will be here to keep you updated on how that show unfolds because I am going to watch that. What in the world? Anyway, it's time for our Entrepreneur of the Week. This is where we highlight one of our brothers and sisters as they're making their way as an entrepreneur. This week's Entrepreneur of the Week, all my ladies who like waist beads, listen up, listen up, listen up. Waist Beads by Rain is my go-to company when I want to get new waist beads. She has all different kinds of colors and sizes, and her shipping is fast and efficient. So this is her website. I don't know about you, but I love waist beads, and these are affordable. They're cute. Make sure you check her out and get wasted. Tell her Demita sent you. That's all I have for you guys this week. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Get in the comments below and sound off with your thoughts. I'll take this time to remind you that you can find us on Roku TV. You can also download the app for iOS and Android and never miss a show. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And tell your friends about Relationship Entertainment Television. If you're not following Relationship Entertainment Television on all of their platforms, what are you doing? I'll see you guys in the next episode of What's Going On right here on Relationship Entertainment Television. Peace. Don't do it.
Don't you do it. Stop.
Please.
The Real Housewives of, I said not Real Housewives.
Don't. No. What are you doing? Okay, I don't know. Peace. Please let me have 15 minutes.
Well, they do that at, cause we do that though. I see you talking, so we gon' take it though. And yeah, talking cheap, so don't do that though. My click 100 deep. Bitch, we yeah, bitch, we yeah, bitch, we yeah, bitch, we yeah, bitch, we yeah.
Growing up in the church, we saw a lot. Things that people refuse to talk about. The elephants in the room. Mental illness, sexual abuse, broken families, domestic violence, and so much more. The Big E, The Elephant in the Room, is a show that sheds light on these topics. We're here to speak about the unspeakable.
Hey, it's your girl Tia Robertson. I'm the host of Entrepreneur Insider. Right here on RETV every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern for entrepreneurs and news that you need to know about. See you there.
This is Tyron
and Nicole with your weekly RATV news break. Each Thursday at 12 noon Eastern, we'll come to you with the latest news, trends, and more with a positive spin.
We know there's a lot of positive news that doesn't get reported, but we want to give you the opportunity to share your story here on RATV. If you have a positive news story you want us to share, you can submit your story to news@re-tv.net.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel. Download the new RATV Live app on your mobile device and follow Relationship Entertainment Television on your favorite social media platform.
Don't forget, make sure you tune into the RATV News Break each Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Until then, be blessed and be great.
Welcome to What's Going On? My name is Demita Joe. Each Wednesday, you can find me here at 3 p.m. I'll be over here discussing different things that are going on and try to bring you a boost of positivity for your week because we all need this. We're going to share some feel-good stories. We might find a hometown hero. We may take a look at some trending topic. And sometimes we might even find a lesson in a not-so-warm and fuzzy story if we can. I'm Demita Joe, and I'll see you guys on the next episode right here on What's Going On?